Welcome back everybody to Fun Sketch Friday with Go Sketch Club. So what are we going to be drawing today? Well, it is nearing Christmas for us over here, so I thought I have just put up my Christmas tree, so I thought why don't we do a Christmas tree together, and I'm going to be using watercolour paints. Now you can use any paints you like, so if you don't have watercolour paints, just find whatever paints you've got and that will work. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You can click the subscribe button underneath, and you can also click the bell to make sure you get notifications every time we post. Also, if you like this video, please hit the like button. That would be awesome. Also, don't forget to head over to gosketchclub.com. We've got loads of new live classes. We've even started some art tuition online, so have a little look over there and join us. Right, the first thing I'm going to do is draw the outline of my Christmas tree. Now, I've got one way that I like to do it, but yours doesn't need to look the same. As always, you can draw the outline of your Christmas tree to look however you like. But I'm going to start it with a curved line coming down to the left, a curved line coming down to the right, and then I'll do a short, straight, horizontal line coming in, and then I'll repeat it. Another curved line, a straight horizontal line coming in to the center, and then one more at the bottom, and then a straight line across the bottom, and then I can add kind of a trunk at the bottom, just that square or rectangular shape, and a curve at the very bottom to show that it's round. So there is my outline of a Christmas tree. As I've said before, yours might look different. I'm now going to take a pot of water and my paintbrush, and I'm just going to paint the inside of my Christmas tree just with water. So I'm going to get the paper nice and wet. Now for this, I would recommend using card or watercolour paper, because with normal paper you might find that it gets really wrinkly and soggy. But if that's all you've got, give it a go and see what happens, because it might harden up again when it's dry. You can always put it under heavy books to straighten it out again. So I'm not going to add water to the trunk, I'm just going to add it to the tree. Now I'm going to drop in some paints. Now this will work really well with watercolours. If you've got acrylics or tempuras or anything like that, just water them down first and then try dropping them in. Now you can see watercolours spread really nicely, and if you water your other paints down, they may spread as well. If not, you can just move them around with your paintbrush. So I'm going to drop in some green. Then I'm going to add a little bit of yellow, because if you add yellow to green, you get lighter greens. And I'm just going to let that mingle in amongst the green. And then to get darker greens, you can use blue, but I would only use a tiny bit of blue. So I'm going to get a tiny bit of blue and start adding some blue in there as well, and we'll get some darker greens. So this is a really nice colour combination if you're drawing anything that's green, like grass or trees, to use green, yellow and blue, just because it will give you lots and lots of different colour greens rather than one flat green. Right, I'm going to keep adding all of those colours. Now obviously, if you want to use your imagination even more and you want a purple Christmas tree, by all means, you could do purples and pinks. You could change them. You could even have 3 Christmas trees next to each other, all different colours. So do experiment. You don't have to copy exactly what I'm doing here. Being creative is the most important thing, and that means developing your own ideas and giving things a go. If you feel like there's too much paint on there, you can use a tissue, like a bit of kitchen roll, to dab off some of that paint. And then you can go back in with more paint if you feel like you've taken too much off. So that's one thing you can do. You've just got to do it while it's still wet. Right, I think I'm happy with that tree now. So now I'm just going to let that dry. Right, I think that's dry now. So now is the imagination time. You can decorate your own tree however you like. You could use colouring pencils, pastels, pens, more paint if you want to, and you can create your own decorated Christmas tree. So are you going to add baubles? Are you going to add stars? Are you going to add beads? Are you going to add lots of little cartoon characters sitting in the Christmas tree? What are you going to put on the top of your Christmas tree? Are you going to add a star or a fairy, or are you going to use your imagination and think of something else like an octopus or something that you could put on the top of the Christmas tree? So use your imagination. Okay, so pause the video now, and when you're ready, steady, go sketch. Okay, so here are my decorations. I decided to go quite traditional, so see what you think. So there you go, there is my decorated Christmas tree. I would love to see what decorations you came up with, so please do take a photo and send them to emma@gosketch.co.uk. You can also find us on Instagram @go.sketch, so if you haven't followed us over there, pop across and give us a follow. Don't forget to have a look at gosketchclub.com for all of our latest courses and tuition and live classes and all the stuff we've got going on over there. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And I hope to see you next week for our next Fun Sketch Friday. I'll see you then. Bye!